Hello everyone, and welcome back to Part 2 of our Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Let's Play.
That we are.
It's interesting that it remembered that I was the one who lost.
Yeah. Interesting. Ooh, this one.
So yeah, this was actually just the end of Act 2.
Yeah.
I just thought the boss would take too long, so...
Yeah, you're probably right on that one, my friend.
Although with us doing it together, we will make short work of it.
I'm confident in this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What can I say? Two Mobians are better than one.
Yes.
Whoa!
Although that does turn out that was just the Archie comics that made it up. They're not on movies.
You're right. We
Yeah.
made that discovery too.
And then somebody else pointed out, oh, they're not really on Earth either, but I think they are. They're just on a fictional version of Earth.
Right.
And, you know, someone I watched on YouTube had pointed out that whenever they mention the planet, it's usually Earth with a lowercase letter and not uppercase like we do in our world. But I'm like, whatever.
They just live where they live.
Yeah, right. I'm just like, I'm not that concerned about it. I don't agree with him that that's proof that it's not our Earth. I'm just like, you know, Pokemon takes place on Earth too. So
that's right.
You know?
That is right, actually.
So, I'm like, it's just a fictional Earth, just like Pokemon is.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't bother me, you know?
Me neither.
It doesn't have to be a different planet.
Exactly. Another dimension, if you will.
There is a Sonic game that canonically takes place on a different planet, and that is Sonic CD.
Right. Which I've heard some fans online refer to as Little Planet, or...
Oh, that is what it's called in the game.
I see. So
Yeah, because he basically Dr. Robotnick basically creates a little planet that he has orbiting, I guess, near Earth. I don't know exactly, I don't remember the whole story, but...
Right, which upsets the gravity, and Sonic, who cares about the planet, knows that that's not good, that Robotnik is...
Yeah, the presence of his planet is slowly corrupting Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Sonic does what he does and tries to stop Robotnik's exploitation of the Earth.
Yep. So yeah, the interesting thing about that is Sega broke up into two teams. One stayed in America, or one went to America rather, and the other stayed in Japan. The team that was in America created Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and the team that stayed in Japan made Sonic CD.
Yep.
So it's always been a big debate in the fandom which one comes first. Even though in real world chronology, Sonic CD came out after Sonic 2, people are saying, well, in the in-game lore, which one comes first?
Right.
Because Tails does not appear in Sonic CD. So my personal feeling is that if you really want to like have the order between those two, I would say Sonic CD happens first, like the events of Sonic CD, because Sonic is alone pretty much.
Oh, I didn't know Tails could do that.
Yeah, yes you can. Wow. No, it's okay. You don't have to come for me. The screen will bring me forward.
True. Gotcha.
It's not like Donkey Kong Country 2.
Ooh, look.
Yeah, we did it. We got a life.
Yeah.
I gotta have a cough drop too.
You want?
No, I've got
Okay.
one over here. I just
Gotcha.
I need to have one because my throat is dry AF today.
Oh yeah.
You too?
It was earlier. I also got one of the citrus ones to give
Yeah.
a little tangy flavor, which I love citrus.
Yeah, these cough drops have honey in them, so they're very good for this weather.
Nice.
I honestly wish we would have more cough drops like
Whoa.
that over here.
Agreed.
These are Japanese cough drops, by the way.
Gotcha.
Well, you know, I was telling the audience.
Right.
Because it's normal to have like honey flavor, or like the outside is coated in honey, but these actually have honey inside, like as the filling. And I've noticed they're much more effective than the Hall's cough drops, which are like menthol, and they have, you know, the lemon honey flavoring.
Right.
Menthol is good for pain, but in terms of like actual moisture, sometimes too much of it is a bad thing.
Right. I think honey actually can help get germs out of your system.
Mm-hmm. Honey is a very good natural remedy
Yes.
for colds and sore throats.
Agreed. Yeah. It's also.
I think it might, in some cases, be used for antibacterial as well, but I don't remember.
Could be.
Yeah.
I trust you on that. And my heart feels it's a better sugary substance compared to, or sweet substance than artificially made sugars.
Right.
Alright. So,
And it is actually very sweet, so it is very effective if you want sweet stuff.
Mhm.
Unless, of course, you're allergic.
Well, yes.
But actually, having a little bit of honey is good for allergies.
Yep. That's okay. I think you,
I don't
destroyed
think.
it.
Yeah, I don't think I actually lost any rings.
Yeah. Cool. No!
No!
Wait.
One ring. No! 11 now.
Poo.
No. This one's harder.
Yeah, it is harder.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I guess we'll get like some rings soon. Because I presume we're close to the boss. But, let's see. Ah, that works. Oh, you found more. Nice.
I don't know where, because it was off screen.
That's okay. He's gonna be off screen too. Whoa! Ow! Ooh, I hate that. Ooh! No! Poop! Oh.
Oh well.
Yeah,
We'll try again.
we will. Let's get some rings just to be safe. Yeah, but at least we got some lives.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh, might. Ah!
Wow, that
It was. Whoa, he didn't get hurt from that? Alright. Good job, Tails. Missing the ball vehicles. Alright. Alright. Kev loves this one.
especially since a certain YouTube sweet music video.
Yes.
Although, really, I love this track before.
Woo! I do too. Oops. Oh man. Oh. Huh. I didn't know that. It was down there.
Yeah, I'm always impressed by the Sega Genesis sound card. And the like multi-channel music tracks that you can achieve with it.
Yes.
Back in the day, I felt like if there was something that the Genesis was superior to the Nintendo, Super Nintendo in, I felt like it was the music. Now, I'm not quite as strong on that opinion as I was as a kid, because I did discover more games in the Super Nintendo where they actually, figured out how to do amazing stuff. Like, and they kind of figured out how to do the multi-channel stuff. But I feel like at that time, a lot of people just didn't know how to do that on the Super Nintendo sound card. I'm guessing anyway. I don't actually know much about the specific sound card capabilities of each one. I would have to research that, but...
Ooh! That thing has spikes on it. Yeah, so that's... I see now. I was attributed to that Sega was willing to try new and different things with their equipment.
I mean, there's that too. I think what really helped with the Sonic games is that, an actual, like a person who composed music for a actual, like a singing group.
That's true.
He worked on the Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 soundtrack. So I think him having that background in, like, making CD quality music, he was somebody who was already pushing the limits of the Genesis. Whereas I don't know for sure, but it seemed anyway to me like Nintendo kind of had its own composer from the get-go. Whereas, this guy, he created demos on a synthesizer and sent it into Sega, and they figured out how to make that work on the hardware.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I think, I think later on Nintendo figured out how to do that kind of stuff on the Super Nintendo. I just think maybe it wasn't quite as quick, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And I do think you're right on that. It wasn't as quick, and certainly with Nintendo's budget titles, they just used the high-tech sound that Nintendo had and just made songs that were rather basic.
Yeah. Certainly to my ears, it was quite amazing. Yeah. Just all the... Like, very much like a song you would hear on a CD, where you have different levels, different channels of the different instruments, the like, beat, I don't even remember what that's called, but kind of like the drum beat type of thing, and then you have the person's voice or like the main melody.
Right.
And then all of that comes together and makes a song. And I just...
Whoa!
Oh man. I always thought that was really cool.
Yeah. I do too. And having played a lot more Genesis over the years, I realized that with Sega, there's like that rock and roll vibe with their music, whereas Nintendo on Super NES, at their best, their mindset was we're making art.
No.
That can rock sometimes, but was art. And at worst, they were just making sounds with a very high-tech tool.
Yeah, and I like Nintendo's sound. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly the same. Some Super Nintendo songs sound beautiful.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times it can depend on the composer as well.
Right.
And what they're able to accomplish with the hardware.
I have to agree with you on that.
And some of the other...
Try?
I guess so. Some of the other composers that I know of for Sega, like a big one for Sega of Europe, I'm just kind of blanking on his name, but he also did a lot of movie soundtracks. So...
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah. So, like, I think his name is Howard Grosson, but don't quote me on that, because I could be wrong.
Gotcha.
Let me know in the comments.
Yes, feel free.
I've seen conflicting things, but I know I'm pretty sure he's the guy that worked on Sonic Pinball and Sonic 3D Blast's music. The Genesis version. And the part that I'm not sure on is I don't remember if he did any work on Echo the Dolphin or not. Or if that was somebody else.
He might have.
And again, I think just the first one, because I think Tides of Time had a different composer. So I have to look that up.
Yeah. That second out didn't really give you that much time.
That was really hard.
It was.
Oh my gosh. Oh well.
Oh well.
Wow.
Oof! That was bad. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So many thrills and spills. Gotta get that rain action.
But yeah, there is a version of Sonic 2 that's on the... I think it was like on put on iPad or iPod or something. iPhone.
I think I know about what you're talking about, yeah.
And that version, they actually put in a functioning Hidden Palace Zone level. And from footage I've seen from that version, it's actually, you can access it from Mystic Cave Zone, which is where we are. So that's why you and I, when we were trying to like search for it, or like somehow get ourselves to like loop into the glitchy, buggy mess that's still in the game, we were trying to do it through Mystic Cave Zone. And there was one part where we thought, oh, maybe we got it, but there's always something blocking it.
Right.
We'll have to try again someday.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to.
Either that or we'll just break down and do the game thing.
Get that so I can start hearing.
Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna get a Game Genie to cheat. I'm gonna get a Game Genie to see the garbled remains of zones that were taken out.
True.
That's where that's what I want that for.
Understandable. Oh, good.
Yay.
That was quick.
It was quick.
Yeah. Understandable, because, well, I too am curious as well about all the adventures that...
Yes. Oh, apparently Tails figured it out on his own.
Oil ocean. Whoa! We're in the drink now. And I don't want to be in that drink. Whoa, the fan's on. Oh right, I forgot about that in this level.
Yep.
The fans. Whoa. Well, thank you, fan.
You heard that right there. We are thanking you, the fans.
Exactly. Without you, Sonic would have fallen to his doom.
Yes.
And that would not have been good.
We literally could not do it without you. Friends.
Yep. Seahorse. Well, Robo Seahorse.
Yeah.
This ain't Echo. I see. That's what Yep.
There I was, anyway. I'm gonna waste
Do I try?
Well, you didn't wait for my answer.
Whoops. Sorry about
just
that.
Like,
That
do
was
I
rude.
try?
That was rude of me. I
That's
apologize.
okay. No, you're fine.
Alright, so let's see if we can tackle this level. With my friend by my side. Excellent.
Yeah.
Just not a... Got it. Good job.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm good with you.
Yep. This is the challenging one. Because it comes back and it loops.
No.
It's alright, buddy. Right.
7. 3. Wow.
I know.
Whoa. Yikes.
Yeah. Alright. No.
Scary.
Yikes.
Whoa.
Well, I was right. Did we get it? No!
Oh,
3.
short. Oh.
Oh boy.
Cookies.
Cookies indeed.
At least we got an extra life.
We did. Alright.
And we have no rings.
I was getting curious about those flame things that shoot the lids up.
Yeah. Like a chemical fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very concerning stuff.
Yep.
Robotnick is doing a lot of damage to this planet.
Yes. Recently I saw a very good fan animation that summed the plot of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in like 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Maybe more like 7 minutes, but yeah. It was pretty good. It had voice acting in it too.
Nice. Woo.
Oh yeah, I have to share with you a Crash Bandicoot song that somebody made.
Oh, nice. Yep.
The guys make quite a few of them.
Nice. Whoa, that was dangerous.
It's a Dr. Cortex song. It's called Bring Me the Crystals. I have to look for... But yeah, in relation to Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, there's one guy I follow who makes YouTube poop music videos, and he'll make songs like where Dr. Robotnick is singing, like the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Dr. Robotnick.
Ah, I see.
And they're pretty funny and quite catchy.
Yes. They are.
It's funny, whenever I hear those funny songs, I'll actually sing. I actually sing them because they're catchy.
Nice.
Yes. But yeah, kind of a similar vibe with the Dr. Cortex's Bring Me the Crystals song.
Whoa.
And that one you can actually... Sorry. You can actually sing because he actually makes it like a melody.
Ah, I see.
Sorry about dropping the controller. I'll either edit that out or I'll forget to do it, and you guys will...
Hear a controller hit the...
Yeah. Don't worry, as far as I can tell, it's fine.
I think so too. Whoa, sorry, I almost got hit in the head with a seahorse.
Yeah, it's fine. I can still move tails, so we're good.
Excellent. Good job. Great. Making out! Great progress before I got hit in the back by a...
It's like, oh, we're making good progress.
Yes, before I got hit by a thing that was probably from the Power Rangers video game.
Which one? The Genesis one?
Can't remember if it was the... Might have been the Super Nintendo one, but...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
They stole it from the Super Nintendo.
I hope not, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I think this is something probably nowadays people take for granted, but back in the Super Nintendo v Sega days, there would be like adaptations or ports that were actually different. Like,
yes, this is definitely the case with Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Rangers was like a completely different game.
Yep.
Like the Super Nintendo version, I believe, was a side-scroller beat-em-up. Is that right?
Yep.
And the Genesis one is just a one-on-one fighter.
Yep.
And
with small story elements, but mostly fighting.
Frankly, the Super Nintendo Power Rangers one is just a knockoff of the Sailor Moon game.
I feel, and there's good evidence that might support that, actually.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the Barbie game kind of stole from that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Barbie Super Nintendo game. So yeah, not only did they have the audacity to not release the Sailor Moon game over here for us, but they stole it to use for Power Rangers.
Right.
So, gee, thanks. We always love a good old-fashioned reskin. But anyway, beyond that, yeah, another big example was like the Disney movie games.
Yes.
Where they're virtually the same game, but they are very different.
Yes, like how Disney, Sega had Disney animators help make the graphics for the Genesis game was Capcom was entrusted by Nintendo to do their own thing.
Yeah, Nintendo was like, nah, you got this, Capcom. And we're like, do we?
Pretty much.
Sega's like, oh no, we're not making that mistake. We're actually getting the Disney universe.
Right. Especially as I think there was a rumor that they had issue with one company they entrusted, so they just simply went straight to the source of Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that helped make Disney Disney Interactive, not animation.
Yep. And not only does it look much better in the Genesis version, but it sounds better.
Yes.
So yeah, unfortunately, between the Sonic games and then the Disney adaptations, my kid self was convinced that the Genesis / Mega Drive sound card was superior to Nintendo's sound card.
Right. And I think it helped the way Sega handled it too, because Sega, going to the source, they made the graphics look like you were playing the cartoon.
Yeah.
I think we're ready for a boss fight.
Yep, so we're gonna be a little bit over time, but after this we'll stop part 2 and move on.
Yes.
So thanks for sticking there with us.
We appreciate
the timing
it.
is not perfect, where we can put it into 30-minute segments perfectly.
Yeah.
This one is rough.
It is rough.
Oh shoot, I forgot we have to wait for the little submarine to focus it out.
Yes, the metal submarine.
Wow. In the sea of oil.
Yes.
It's a very subtle environmental message.
Yep.
Subtle in quotation marks.
Right.
But it's okay,
We do.
Alright. Well, that's that.
Yep.
Alright guys, we will see you in the next part.
That we will.
Bye.